for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Holmgren. Lou Dort out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4. Hits the three-point bomb. Rain Man's got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster with upside. The fan base, though, has made it pretty clear they want it on.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Giddey the pass to Robinson Earl. From past the arc. Giddey no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him. No good on the shot. And the Thunder going the other way now. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. McGee a screen. Rain Man passes to McGee. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
Passes it to Giddey. From outside the arc. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team. Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any...
Great game plan on D, Coach. Bravo!
He does.
Dallas closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling.
Welcome. First, both of these guys playing at their peak in this one. And as we turn back to analyze that first half of action, and that is a wrap. Now let's see.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
And the bulk of it.
Substitution on the
JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Rainman subbed in for Dinwiddie. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Robinson Earls checked in for Pokusevski. From 10 feet out, basket good. Giddey's got 8 points.
Getting assertive, getting inside.
Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Maxi Kleber is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Rainman in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. One of the big talking points with MP, can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Grant, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Giddey, no good.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
He with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the whistle blows.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
You're tearing them to shreds, MP. Put the hammer down.
The Thunder shooting the ball at 42%. Taking a look at the Thunder. Giddey and Gilgeous-Alexander are the guards. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Williams. And it's Pokusevski in at the power forward position.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. They get it back. Holmgren. Excellent D there from the Rain Man. The Mavericks shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. To the left side wing. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. The Thunder with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Rain Man. Lets it go from 14. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pokusevski, the pass to Giddey. Connects from 3-point range.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Here's Rain Man. Giddey defending. To the inside. Here's Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Releases. The Mavericks pull it in.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's man. Over in the corner, Williams. Drills it from outside. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Here's Rain Man. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring. I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
The pass to Wood. Dallas again turning it over.
Thunder ball.
A change here. Powell's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Mike Muscala is checked in for Holmgren. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Pokusevski. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Williams. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Green against Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Powell.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rain Man.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
20 feet out. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's man. Here he goes. Looking to end the run. That shot is off. Here's Rain Man. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from
An interesting bit of news today about the ongoing Shep Owens MP drama. Nate White of the Daily Horn reports that the Dallas Mavericks have requested MP, their controversial 18th pick, participate in a PR initiative to win over skeptical fans. So no word yet on what exactly they have in mind to
popcorn for a meal? She could have given me more than that.
MP, you got a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
Over here. What's this I hear about you working on some Win the City initiative?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
No, I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it. And I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one. Because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, yeah?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
Hey, Nate, what's on your mind, man? What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate. A PR offensive to win. No more questions? Cool. Yeah, take it easy.
That was a one-sided beatdown if I've ever seen one. How did you guys stop them from doing almost anything successfully today?
You know, man, when we play up to our potential, I feel like we can beat any team in this league, and that's what we showed tonight. So I want everyone to get used to it, because it's going to happen again and again and again.
Love the confidence. Do you think you're starting to convince some of the skeptics?
Oh, man, no doubt. But I don't even worry about that, to be honest with you. I don't pay attention to all the Twitter nonsense. We're out here on the court making it happen. Most of those keyboard warriors are just jealous of my success.
Strong words after a...
Well, that's got to feel good tonight, when the outcome is beyond doubt, well before...
Yeah, Nate, it was definitely a vibe in that arena tonight. Everybody...
Show them how we play Mavs basketball.
And Clark, for just about every team at this time of the year, out there. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Bowl, he's checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Wagner. Hampton's checked in for Suggs. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Here's Rainman. Powell, a screen on Anthony. Rainman, that's good. Well, there always seems to be some debate about MP's place in the league. But I do think he passes the eye test.
Well, if you know what to look for, the answer is clear. MP may not always have an impressive stat line, but you can just tell he's a difference maker on the court.
Now here's Anthony. He played a great game against Charlotte. Banchero, and he goes in for the dunk.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
McGee, a screen on Anthony. Here's Rainman. And the Mavericks, another three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Orlando has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Now Anthony, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Banchero gets it to go.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
52 seconds left to play in the first. For three, Hardaway. And the Mavericks, another three.
They're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Hampton to the paint. Here's Banchero. Out to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Isaac. Now pulls it in.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Rainman. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. And the Magic pushing it up now. Up the floor. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Hampton. Banchero's got 11 points.
Yeah, and Banchero doesn't mind some contact. He enjoys battling through tight coverage and finishing.
Well, it's been a high-scoring. 18 here for Orlando. Isaac, he's checked in for Bamba. Banchero comes in for Bowl. Hampton's checked in for Suggs. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Fultz. On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. R.J. Hampton out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Isaac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Rainman. He's got 6. There's the triple. Offensive board. McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Anthony. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Banchero. Up top, Isaac. Mavericks with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning one game apiece.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, who they are a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
For Orlando, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. Anthony outside. Pass to Hampton. Launches it. The Mavericks pull it in. Dinwiddie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Hardaway. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Here's Rain Man. He's got 9. And Mavericks, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Banchero. Powell covers. Here's Banchero. To end the run. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Mavericks ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome. It'll be interesting to see how the standings. And talking about our game involving the Magic, not. Thanks as always for watching.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Anthony. Isaac against Powell. Here's Anthony. Picked by Isaac. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Isaac really quick in the pick and roll. Once he sets the screen, he does a nice job rolling quickly and hard to the open space.
And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Grant.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
Green out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Rain Man in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Anthony misses.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Anthony with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Rain Man. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Here's Suggs. He's got 12. Isaac for 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Here's Rain Man. Hardaway up top. With 2 seconds left. And the foul is called. He missed it.
Keep making them.
At the line for Dallas, number Taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And the Magic making a change here.
Work on that free throw stroke.
He hits the second from the line. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game.
He's more than legit.
60.
And one. Making some changes. Bol, he's checked in for Wagner. And Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Hampton comes in for Fultz.
And please put your hands together once again for your junior D-Town.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
On the court for the Magic, the perimeter filled up by Suggs and Isaac. Then there's Banchero, then it's Hampton, and it's Bol in at the center position.
13 foul. Coming on the floor for your back.
Made to make bold trades mid-year, and so much of their jobs ride on how successful their teams are and what kind of players they can acquire. So they're willing to roll the dice in an effort to hit a home run.
Here's Banchero. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot.
There are high school refs better than you guys. Way better.
Shooting for Orlando. Paolo Banchero at the line for 2.
Shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Mavericks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Here's Rain Man. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Dallas.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
For 3, Hampton. Hauled in by McGee. And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Rain Man. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Orlando. R.J. Wiggins taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Connects from downtown.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing. And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling.
Support is everything to us. Have a great night. Come on back to the arena soon.